So I'm going to press only create connection and add data to this model, because for Power Pivot you need to have this. So I'm going to press OK. So some of you may ask me how to know whether my Excel is 2016 or 2019. You need to click the file. Okay, so let it load first. So once it's loaded, I'll click file. I'll go to options, I'll go to accounts. So under the account, it will tell me what version. Is it 365, 2021, 2019? So 2016 means you can either load as a table or only create connection. So from here, what I want to do is, I want to go to Power Query to establish the relationship and create pivot table. But some of you, if you notice your particular Excel file, you don't have Power Pivot. So don't worry, you can just right click and customize the ribbon. So over here, there's a word called add in. Under the add in, you just click here, manage, you click com add in and you press go. Once you press go, make sure you must tick the Power Pivot. Then you press OK. That's all. Alright, so right now what we will do is, I want to actually go to Power Pivot, manage. So in the Power Pivot, what I'll do is, I'll go to the diagram view. Like how Power BI have model view, here also we have diagram view. So here I'll put the inventories, here I'll put the sales, here I'll put the CRM. I need to expand and I need to expand. So inventories and sales, the common column is inventory code. So I select this, I drag and put it here. So you'll notice there's a stop, which means this is many, this is one. Appear only one time. Company code. So I'm going to select this, drag and put it here. So automatically here got one, here got many. So that's a many to one relationship. Okay, so now we have already established a relationship between these three tables. I'll just click pivot table. A box will appear. I want to do the existing worksheet, and maybe I'll just change the place to somewhere here. Okay, let me just click and put it somewhere here. A5 will be better. Okay, press OK and OK. So now you have this pivot table. So we have pivot table 1. What I want to do is, I want to actually first want to know the percentage allocation for each product. So I go to the inventories and we have sub product. So this is all the list of sub product, and then over here I want to know the sales. So I put the value. So yeah, we do have the value over here. So I'll drag one more time, and then what I'll do here is right click, and then after that I'll just go to number format. I'll just go to accounting. I don't want decimal places, and yes, let it be 2 decimal places. And then over here right click, and then after that what I'll do is show value as percentage of grand total. So over here we have the details, so we can see what's the top performing and so on. So right click and then sort largest to smallest. So apparently what we can see over here is, we can see who is the top performing, like air emission monitoring. This particular product is the top performing product for this company. Control valve is the second highest, automation system is the third highest. So from here we can actually get the gist of it. And if they say you don't want this format, you can go to design, you can choose any particular format you want. Okay, so later I'll just upkeep my wording. I'm going to copy this and let me just paste over here. Okay, so now we get to know who is basically the top performing inventories. Next, I want to know is the top 10 customers. So for top 10 customers, I'll remove the sub product. I go to CRM, company name, I put it over here. I don't want everyone. Okay, like I mentioned, I don't want everyone. What I want to do is basically, I want to know the top 10. So click over here, value filter, and I choose top 10. Okay, click it over here and then press OK. So now we have the top 10 data. I don't want the grand total because it might be misleading. So off grand total. And I want to actually sort largest to the smallest so that my manager can know who is the top performing. So Toronto Transmission Private Limited is the biggest customer for this company. And I'm going to copy this and then I'll just paste it somewhere here. Okay, this one my manager wants to know the monthly data. So I'll just take it out. And what I'll do is, I'll go to the sales, I'll just put the months over here. So months, put it here. Apparently what happened is, we will have all the 2024, 2025. I don't want the year, I don't want the quarter, and I don't want this months over here. So now we have this data properly. But like I told you, this company, they start from October. The financial year begins from October. So what I'll do is, I'll just select this December, right click, and I'll try to move to beginning. Then the November, so same thing, right click and move to the beginning. And final one is October because the company starts from the month of October, financial year. So I'm going to press here, right click and then move to the beginning. So this one over here, we have October to September. What I'll do is right click over here, show value as percentage difference from, and I don't want base item October, I want it to be previous so that the comparison is based on previous, and I press OK. So what happened now, we can see, okay, what is the trending? So there's an increase, decrease, increase, decrease, decrease, increase. It's a bit volatile, and then this is how we can actually interpret the data. I'll do one more value. This is for the running total. So I'm going to press here, right click, show value as, and running total in, and press OK. So this is how we can determine the data. So I'm going to press here, right click, number format, choose accounting, then RM, decimal places. Okay, but maybe I don't want the RM. So number format one more time, and I put none for RM. So no decimal places, there you go. So this is the running total and so on. So if just say your manager wants to actually upkeep, because here we do have this data and everything. So what I'll do is, maybe I'll go here, pivot table analyze. I don't want the field header, I'll just remove this. So what I'll do is, this is the total sales. And maybe I'll put it center align. And this thing, what I want is, maybe I want to put here the allocation by percentage. Okay. So here we have the total sales. So if just say you want to actually show the percentage allocation, what you can do is, you want to use conditional formatting also can. So I'm going to use conditional formatting and maybe color scale. So something like this, so that your manager get to understand, okay, who is the highest and so on. And you can just click it here, apply for the total sales value. Of course, I don't want for this. So what you can do is, you can just go to the design, grand total, off. So now it looks off. So from here you can actually understand, okay, what's the total sales and so on. So we have total sales. This one also, I'll just go to pivot table of the field list. Here what I'll do is, I'll just put here total sales, or maybe the top 10 customers. Okay, so this one, top 10 customers, this is the performance. So over here I don't want to show the percentage. What I want to show is, let me highlight this, conditional formatting, data bar, more rules, show for performance, and show bar only, and you can choose any color you want. Press OK, and there you go. So this is for performance. And then what I want to do here is, I want to do the coloring. So you just say less than 0, more than 0, anything. So conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, it's less than 0, I'll put here red color. And then conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, greater than 0, green color. And then maybe I want to do some icon set, something like this. So I'll go to more rules, and I want the icon set. Maybe I will choose increase sign.